Yesterday we learned how to graph one inequality. If you haven't watched that video first, go back and make sure you understand how to do that so that this video will make more sense to you. Today we're going to graph a system of inequalities. Just like a system of equations, a system of inequalities is two inequalities that can be solved together. Two inequalities that can be solved together. And we're going to solve these by graphing today. So of course the first thing we have to do is graph them. So let's look at the first one. Y is greater than 2x plus 8. Y is greater than 2x plus 8 means that my slope is 2. My y-intercept is 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's my y-intercept. So it's going to be about there, about here. So we have to look at this right here. The inequality sign, is it going to be a dashed line or a solid line? Well, it's going to be a dashed line. Not doing a very good job here. Sorry about the crookedness. Should have used a straight edge. Okay. Now we have to decide where to shade it. So let's make a test point for this one. And let's make our test point 0, 0. So y is greater than 2x plus 8. 0 is greater than 2 times 0 plus 8. Is that true? Let's see, that cancels. 0 is greater than 8. Nope. 0 is not greater than 8, so do not shade 0, 0. It's not a part of the solution. So 0, 0 is down here, which means the half plane that gets shaded is the top of the line, not the bottom. Okay. Now let's look at the second inequality. Y is greater than or equal to negative 3/2 x plus 1. This gives us a slope of negative 3/2, y-intercept of 1. Okay, so y-intercept is 1, that'd be right here. Slope is negative 3/2, right there. There. Okay. It's a solid line this time. So we've got this nice solid line, and now we have to figure out where to shade it. So let's do a test point. 0, 0 is awfully close. Let's do 2, 2 for our test point. Test point 2, 2. So y is greater than negative 3/2 x plus 1. So 2 is greater than negative 3/2 times 2 plus 1. The 2's cancel. 2 is greater than negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. Is that correct? Yes, true. So shade our test point, 2, 2. So our test point's up here. So that means everything on top of this line is going to get shaded. Notice how you have to shade everything relatively neatly so that you can see what's going on. Just like, pretty much any graph needs to be relatively neat. Okay. Now, where is the solution? Well, just like when we're solving a system of equations, where the solution is where the two lines intersect, the solution, in the case of an inequality system, is where the graphs overlap. So that's where our solution is going to be, is where the graphs overlap. So as you can see, everything shaded from here up was the first equation we graphed. Everything shaded from here up is the second equation we graphed. So the solution is going to be the part that has both red and green. So my solution is actually going to be everything here. Okay. So to graph, now we just have to look at it and use it to solve our problem, which we'll be doing in class today. So you might get a story, you might have to graph some inequalities, and then you might have to use it to solve some sort of problem. So practice this. I'm going to give you one to try so that you can try it at home, bring it in tomorrow. Here's the you try problem. Find the solution to the system of inequalities y is less than negative 11/6 x plus 8 and y is less than or equal to 5/6 x minus 8. Give it a try. Be ready for a homework quiz tomorrow. See you then.